Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. 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 Na ia na, na ia na. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, na na. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And we are standing at the gate of love. 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 All right, beautiful beings, we are at the gate of love. This is the Lion's Gate portal. Let me just get you guys over here with us. This is the Lion's Gate portal Pinnacle Day 88888. The eights, Lion's Gate portal. Now, what the heck is Lion's Gate portal? The Lion's Gate portal is an astrological phenomena that happens once a year from the end of July to August 12th, this year anyway. And so the star system Sirius lines up with the sun and Earth, and it creates what they call a portal. Something with that energetic supposedly brings in high consciousness light energy. Now, all of that is quite a story. But the way I see it is something lines up where our Christed consciousness comes into a deeper knowing and memory. And the thing is, Gaia, Mother Earth, is expanding and ascending into her own knowing and remembering of her Christed nature. And all Christed nature means is that the source of all lovingly extended itself and Christed itself into one creation, the next creation, which is the Son of God. The Son, meaning it's just the extended creation of love from the source itself. And it created one other thing. They call it the Son or the child of God, right? So, but there's only one. And it's fragmented into billions of things because we have this primordial fear of not being enough, or like, what was, is this really enough? And we go and we got expanded into, like, fragmented into all these different ones, but really we're all one Christed self. And so this Lionsgate portal is a time of remembering this even deeper and bringing that frequency into this reality of physicality, um, the illusionary reality. And so God, source, is the allness, right? And it has a certain, it's almost beyond frequency, because frequency comes from creation, from contrast. So we're in this realm of vibration with 3D reality. And here we are. But what if we could actually embody the light of source? And the thing that matches that frequency the most is the frequency of love. Love isn't necessarily the frequency, because allness and God are beyond frequency. But love is unconditional love is the highest frequency that kind of gets us close to that. So here we are today, taking advantage of this Lionsgate portal, this alignment of our soul to our source. And we get to bring that in to every cell of our body. Now, you can imagine that that could be a little challenging on these physical bodies that are programmed for 3D consciousness, for 3D vibration. So, a lot of times people have something called ascension symptoms, which could be anywhere from exhaustion, depression, to headaches, to just really strange phenomena in the body and the mind. So what that's happening is, it's kind of like you're just trying to catch up. Like the body and the mind are trying to catch up with this sense of unconditional love light frequency. So I don't know if anyone in the comments want, or if anyone watching from beyond, in the ether here, let me know. Let me know in the comments how you've been feeling. Like, I literally, this is the fourth day I've had a headache. I feel funky. I'm looking in the mirror. My skin is all like, it feels like it's doesn't know what to do. It's like it seems dehydrated, even though I'm drinking water. And just easily overwhelmed. So, however, I know different people are feeling it differently. So, if you're sensitive and you're the empathic type and you're on the awakening journey, you may be feeling this. Now, the thing is, a lot of times we take this physical sensation and then we want to go put it into some kind of form and structure in the medical field. And I have done this through other parts of my awakening. And what happens is, I go through every test and nothing shows up. There's nothing wrong, right? Every test is clear. So when that happens and you go check everything out, yet you're still feeling a certain way, that is a sure sign that it is an ascension symptom, where the light frequency is embodying in the denser body, and the body has to adjust and align. And it can be really uncomfortable. But I'm here today to make it more comfortable. So today, what I want to do, I'll be on here for as long as it takes. We'll just stay on here for a couple hours. We're going to meditate. I'm going to do a sound bath. I'm going to pick an Abraham Hicks card. We're going to read Course in Miracles. We're going to really integrate and embody this unconditional stream of love coming from source through the um, Lionsgate portal. Now think of it this way. Think of it this way. Think of the universe almost as kind of like a balloon, like a, it wouldn't be a balloon, like a dryer cap that had, that has all those holes in it, and the dryer cap, and one of the holes opened up, right? The portal is an opening. And so source doesn't have a point of view or a judgment around this reality, right? When we ask, it'll come through. But think of the portal as a little hole in the dryer cap. And when Sirius and the sun and the earth line up, all of a sudden, source light just flows through. And is whoever soul has asked to receive more of its source nature and remember, receives that, right? Everyone receives it, but the more people that ask, because it's free will, we have to ask, we have to be in the consciousness of receiving it. So if you have asked, if you have prayed, if you have asked to know who you truly are, if you have asked to know God or to accept Jesus into your heart, if you have asked to heal deeply and remember and awaken and align and ascend, these are the type of asks. If you have asked, the asks of like victim consciousness isn't exactly an ask of source, like dear God, please pay my rent type of thing. That is not an ask that source can line something up for you. But to truly receive the energy from the Lionsgate portal, that pinprick in that, the the portal inside, like the dryer cap, right? The energy of that unconditional love coming on through, we really have to do a deeper ask from a deeper consciousness. We really have to do the ask from a soul ask, from either manifesting consciousness or going into channeling or being this consciousness, meaning like there has to be an ask from a surrendering to divine will, because manifesting consciousness is more like it starts from the ego's will, and we have to learn to go from the ego will and surrender into divine will, which our higher self is part of. We are the extension of divine will. But when we surrender to that, the ego gets a little ruffled and will do anything in its power to manipulate and stop that. So it's a confusing time to discern between what's ego and what is our soul. And during this Lionsgate portal, we can start to discern a little bit more easily. When we come into, let's just put the ask out there. I ask to discern what is ego and what is my soul speaking to me. So these are beautiful ways we can use this energy of the Lionsgate portal. A lot of people are talking about it like, this is a great time for manifesting. This is a great time to call in what you want. But if you do it from an ego perspective, you're not going to really get the the fullness of what the Lionsgate portal is here for. The Lionsgate portal is here for the flow of source energy to help us. It's a moment of remembering our source nature, our soul self. And so it's not for the ego to go manifest the best partner in a yacht. It's not really for that. So or it could be, that could just be what shows up in your life, but it has to be discerned from, is it the ego or is it the highest good from divine will? Does that make sense? Do we have any guys? I can't see the comments here. Okay, let's see. Do we have any comments? Okay, I don't see any comments. All right, thanks for checking in here. So how has everyone been feeling in the Lionsgate portal? Stay hydrated today, that is for sure. There's another thing that happens. There's a phenomena that happens to me, and I don't know if it happens to everyone else, is when big energies come through, when portals happen to open up that light energy that reminds us of our source nature, I tend to feel it before the pinnacle day, right? So, for example, when the full moon comes, when a lot of people say, oh, the full moon energy this day, right? I tend to feel it a few days before. Does that happen to anybody else? So today's the pinnacle of the Lion's Gate, and I'm starting to feel more peaceful. Like, some people would say this is the day the energy is the biggest, whatever. But I have been feeling it for like a week before this day. So that's interesting. Does anyone else ever feel that way? That feel the big energies before the day, they say? Okay. Well, so I don't know on a Friday morning who is here and who's able to be here, but I'm going to do this because I need to do this for myself. And I thought I can't be the only one. So I'm offering this up for anyone who might need this integration and expansion for Lionsgate. Let's see. I felt a lot of energy yesterday. Yeah. Hey, Chris. Yeah, totally, totally, totally. So I'm just gonna we're gonna run some intentions. I'm gonna do some sound and in between stuff we'll be here communing together because sitting in this energy alone can sometimes be crazy making. Um you know what I mean? Like when we're in this ascension energy and this awakening energy and we're feeling a calling from here and we're feeling this in our body and our ego's trying to just trying to give us its thing, it's can be a lot. So let's just, I don't know how much time you have, but come and go. And I'm going to sit here and I feel called to be of service today. So I'm of service to you all and myself today. And we're going to sit in this energy and see what comes up and see what sound comes up. Um, so let's pick a card to start our time. So it's always nice to set an intention here. So these are Abraham Hicks cards, Law of Attraction cards. So I'm going to show you the deck. Okay. And then I'm going to back and forth with this. All right. So whoever's here, tell me when to stop. What card do you want? You guys get to use your intuition and guidance. Just write stop and I will stop. Which one are we picking? You guys, you help me pick the card. Okay. This yellow one or the one before? Do we want the purple or this greenish yellow? This one. Okay. All right. Thanks, Chris, for helping me out. All right, guys. So this is a law of attraction card. It says the law of attraction adds power to both problems and solutions. That's an interesting one. Just dipped it in water. That was That's interesting because we just kind of talked about that. We talked about the soul voice and we talked about the voice from the ego. So interesting that we picked this one, Chris. And look, you can see the white bird and the black bird, and it's talking about problems and solutions. Problems are ego based. Solutions are source based. So interesting. Yeah. So let's read this. Let me get my glasses. The realization that something is not as you want it to be is an important first step. But once you have identified that, the faster you are able to turn your attention in the direction of a solution. The better, because a continuing exploration of the problem will prevent you from finding the solution. The problem is a different vibrational frequency from the solution, and all thoughts or vibrations are affected by or managed by the law of attraction. So, in this field that we're in, this field that the body plays in, um, it's the field of vibration and it's run by the law of attraction. But the field that we truly live in with our soul is the field of source. And it is not vibrational, it is unconditional. But sometimes we have to play in this field first. So it's an interesting play. So I have studied the Course of Miracle for so many years. And now coming into, not the Course, I have studied the law of attraction for many years. And now I'm in the Course of Miracles and I'm seeing how they kind of play off of each other. We play in the law of attraction until we truly realize that source energy is beyond all laws of this realm, vibrational laws of this realm. And we start to, as we start to remember, we remember our divine will. And when we start to play from divine will, spontaneous things can happen that don't line up exactly with law of attraction. Although you could say that they do, because when you are in divine will, there is no suffering, there is joy. So it's an interesting play of surrender and allow and flow. So this is interesting. So they say here, so this is what we're going to play here. We are in the field of solution today. Good morning, Andrea. We are in the field of solution today with the Lionsgate portal. Okay. So they're talking about the field of problems or the field of, hey there, the field of um, solution. So when we stay in the field of problems, we can't find the solution that the divine will would have us be in. So if we surrender to divine will, then we come into a solution that feels joyous, that feels peaceful, that feels in flow. So let's practice that today. Let's use the this is our card today. So let's use this card to really give us an intention. Where do we find ourselves in problem solving mode? I am a huge problem solver. I am. I admit it. I really want it to stop. It is such a habit. Um, when I was a kid, and let me know if this is your thing too. When I was a kid, I was kind of like the oldest, and I kind of watched out for everything, even my parents, because my parents had us when they were still kids. They were like 21. And when I came, of age into 12, 10 to starting at 10, like I started to take care of everyone's emotions, started to be hyper vigilant. I started to really take care of the emotional realm of life. My parents still were very adolescent in nature, and I was a problem solver for my siblings and for my parents. My mom would pull me aside, like, you're the only one I can talk to, kind of thing. It was a lot of pressure, but my ego like rose to the occasion. I was like, oh, okay, I'm the problem solver. This is what I do. And so with this Lionsgate, what I really want to do is take that paradigm, take that program that I've lived for so long, and I want to give it up to source. And all those misperceptions that paradigm was based on, I ask for healing so that I could really truly come in to surrendering any solutions to life's inquiries, that I could surrender that to divine will. And so that is my prayer. And so what paradigm or program do you want to shift? Let's see. Same, oldest child, young parent. Yep. Okay. So yeah, it's a common theme here. Um, it might be even a common theme with voice stuff, right? Coming online to our soul mission, and it almost feels like it's a little stuck because we're stuck in the problem solving energies, which is dense and it's of the pain body. And we can't come into soul solution and soul walk unless we are in that alignment, right? With that paradigm, right? So let's go into this sound healing right now with truly surrendering, problem solving, and coming into surrender, trust, allowance, and flow, all with divine will. It sounds wonderful, doesn't it? So let's just start. So say your prayer to yourself, say your intention, whatever that brought up for you. Let's all practice the ocean breath together. Breathing in through the nose, deep exhale through the mouth, pursed lips. Into the nose, out through pursed lips. Into the nose. Let this chime start to bring you back into your soul self, your remembrance of the divine. For a little while here, keep attention on your breath, into the nose, and an emptying exhale through pursed lips. Track in your body what feels tense and relax it with the exhale. What we do for ourselves, we do for all of the one. That's why I'm here today, doing this for myself and offering it to you. It's a big domino effect when we work on ourselves because we are all part of the one. The one creation, the one extension of Source itself, made through unconditional love. Let this Koshi chime help you remember that innocence, the root of the truth of you. Come to your heart center. Bring your attention and awareness to that heart center. The energy there, imagine expanding it out. to the four corners of your room. Sometimes when we feel a tension or a stuckness, expanding it actually helps. Let the sound come into your heart center. Allow yourself to come into receiving mode. We ask for only the highest good, and we ask to stay in our divine nature so that we are with and only with the divine frequencies. And with that, you can let down any protection, any borders, barriers. Just let that down so that you can come into full receiving. Let's drop into that solar plexus, turning self-will into divine will. This is the invitation of the Lionsgate portal to take that frequency of unconditional love, which is the closest frequency to Source itself. And remember. So put that ask in, put that choice in to turn self-will into divine will. And feel that sense of divine power. that stems from peace, trust, allowance. See if you can let go, surrender. See if we can let go of the resistance. See if we can let go of the monkey mind trying to figure this all out. Surrender. Surrender. From your self-will to divine will. And remember. mouth and do this with me. Let the energy flow. Any tension you have in your throat, just open and expand. Imagine you're in a yawn. So let's just sit for a few minutes in the wake of our intentions, in the wake of this sound. Little stillness, little silence. Expand this out. The pearl of peace that you may feel from the sounding, expand that out through every space of your being, every cell of your body into the auric field. Fill it up. Expand it on out. Expand it out to the four corners of the room. Trust. Allow. Flow. Trust. Allow. Flow. Trust. Allow. flow. And stay to meditate with me if you'd like, and we'll do some more after the stillness. The way I like to come into meditation is I say I tune into my source self, through me, for me, as me. And I sit with that space of being in my sovereign self. And then I ask for guidance from my higher self, sanctioned by me, for me at source, so that nothing else comes through. Imagine the light from the Lionsgate portal going up and down your spine, up and down the Sushumna, the center of the chakra system. Every breath in, it flows up and out through the head. Every breath out, it comes back down the crown and down out the root. Keep playing with that energy. Rest with the peace of your source nature. Any resistance in your body and your mind that comes up, say hi to it, but then just expand it out. Take the light and expand it out. Trust, allow, and flow. Trust, allow, and flow. Just sit with the peace of source nature, with that light of the Lionsgate portal is reminding us of, assisting us to remember. Push your feet into the floor. You start feeling lightheaded. I'm starting to feel a little like floaty and lightheaded. So push your feet into the floor. Our intention is to embody this light, this remembrance. We bring it in more fully. Give yourself a hug and squeeze. Bringing this Lionsgate portal light frequency into the body so that we can hold beingness consciousness. We can hold source consciousness more fully in this human experience. Switch the arm on top. We bring it in. We say yes. We bring it in. We bring it down into every chakra. This might mean that the chakra system evolves when we have more light in it. It doesn't necessarily have to spin, but expand as a column of light. Expand. So uncap all the chakras. See them expanding out as wide as your body. And so they are bands of light. Expand the chakras into bands of light. Pour that source frequency down through the bands, that rainbow of light. You may feel more integrated rather than dizzy. I know that just helped me. So placing your hands on your knees, we're going to do a little bit of a modified fire breath. We're going to forcefully exhale through the nose and then gently inhale. And so when you forcefully exhale, you're going to bring the belly in. Okay, that's going to help force the air out. And this is as we embody that light frequency from the Lionsgate. What we're doing is with this modified fire breath, the Brastrika breath, is we're releasing any density. And then let the breath easily flow in. So here we go, and then easily flow in. Now, if you have high blood pressure, don't do this. Just breathe evenly. So it's a forceful exhale and a forceful bringing in of the belly. If you have a full belly right now, again, just don't do that and just create even breath in and out. So pull that belly button in forcefully and then gently come to an inhale. You can even let out sound if you want. Ha! 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 So, guys, these practices are very good for embodiment. I'm starting to feel better. My headache is dissipating. I feel like I'm really grounding these energies through my body rather than having them just kind of all coagulate in my head. So if that's, notice if you're feeling something different now, right? If you had some tension somewhere, we're moving this through the whole body rather than it stagnating in one area. So I'm getting a sense that that's what was happening. So it was coming into the crown, but just all staying there. And it just needed some full body integration. Yeah. So you can even start doing this with the hands, encouraging the energy, the light energy just come through. We intend that it come through to every cell of the body and every space of the being, come down and to infiltrate every chakra, every meridian, integrating that light from the Lion's Gate portal. Integrating and integrating, integrating and integrating. Let's place our fingertips on our shoulders and we're going to do another cleansing practice. This is a Kundalini practice. We're going to go back and forth, okay? And we're going to breathe in and we're going to breathe out. And we're going to do this because this starts wringing out the liver. Okay, so the liver may be holding energetics, denser energetics of like anger, right? So, what we want to do, that anger energy, we want to just squeeze that out and then just offer it up to the light. So here we go. We're going to go. Okay, so just like this, follow the head. This has got to go under here because it's going on. So you breathe in, you breathe out, you breathe in, you breathe out. And of course, stop if this does not feel good in your body. It's common to get lightheaded, so make sure you're not driving and make sure you're sitting down. It's common to get lightheaded because the toxins are moving out. So we're breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Soften the eyes, soften the gaze. And let's pause. So if you're dizzy, take a nice deep breath and just ground. Push your feet into the floor. Good. Roll the shoulders back and down. Good. All right. We're going to get into a little tapping now. I love doing a little tapping series. So I'm just giving you a taste of all the things that I do to help integrate myself when there's high energy times. So we're going to come into tapping, EFT, and it's do I have the book over there? I don't see the book. What we're going to do is we're going to program the body to take in these frequencies. Okay, we're going to program the body. So one of the things you do is you tap. You can tap over the eyes, by the side of the eyes. You tap here on your like little like mustache here. Tap here. Then you go to the collarbone. You can go to underneath the armpit. And you can also do the sides of the hands. Okay. So this is reprogramming the nervous system to take in a new program. And also the top of the head very gently. Okay. So we're going to tap and I'm going to say statements for each area. Okay. So we open up to the divine energy of the Lionsgate portal that's helping us remember the source of ourselves and help us remember to align with our soul. Over the eyes. We gratefully accept and receive this light energy from the Lionsgate portal, and we bring it into every cell of our body and every space of our being, and we expand it into our field. Right here, we step into the light that we are, we accept and we remember. We bring it fully down into the central channel, the chakra system, every chakra. We uncap the chakras and we let the chakras expand into full bands of light so that we can embrace and embody more fully source consciousness in our body, as our body, as our body. And go down here. We say yes to remembering the truth of who we truly are, the authentic nature of our source self. We say yes. And in this embodiment of this light energy, we feel how it heals and upgrade every system of our body, our DNA, our organs, our glands, our digestive system, every cell, our skin. We see that it upgrades every system of our body to crystalline, thriving health. Let's go right on the heart here. We receive and we open our heart up to emotional healing, to lower mind healing. And we say yes to the higher mind. Then we surrender to functioning from our higher mind with this new makeup of energy from the Lionsgate portal today. Going to your hands. We are becoming and remembering God incarnate. We are remembering our divine nature. And in remembering that divine nature, we surrender to our divine will. Where there's ease, where there's joy, where there is no suffering. We say yes to our soul's mission of being pillars of light. We are light workers on this planet, holding the anchor of source frequency, bringing the embodiment of God to planet Earth. And we feel planet Earth doing the same herself. And under the armpit, we are one together. And as we come into oneness in our loving, in unconditional loving nature, we can feel each other, the oneness and unity of each other, even if we are not on the same place on the planet. We are energetically in the same place. We are one. We are enlivened in the unity consciousness. We are beingness consciousness, and we be one together. Back up to the head. We open to the light that is pouring in through the Lion's Gate portal today. And we take it in, and as fuel for remembering who we truly are, we trust, we allow, we flow with our divine nature. Back over the eyes. We are unity consciousness. We are one. We say yes to our divine nature, our divine will. We release all resistance and say yes to the trust and the allowance and flow of the divinity within and without, through us, for us, as us. The new earth, we are here expanding the consciousness of the new earth that is already here. We are tapping into its consciousness and bringing God to the illusion. We integrate this energy into these perceived bodies with ease and with grace. We integrate with ease and grace. Thanks for all these likes, guys. Thanks, Andrea. To your collarbones. We are one with the divine creator. We are a holy extension of Source itself. We choose it and we say yes. We feel the power of our heart when we sit in divine influence. We no longer have to problem solve. We are the solution in love. We trust. We allow. We flow. Under the armpit. Unity is our truest nature. Unity with oneness. Unity with the divine. Unity with Source. And we bring that reality to this reality. And what a beautiful world it is. And now coming to your hands, we say yes to the Lion's Gate portal energy, the stream of light that reminds us and helps us remember the source frequency that we are. We are a holy extension of Source itself. What a gift this day is. We say yes to it. We surrender to divine will. We say yes to trusting, to allowing, and to flowing with divine will that we are. Take a deep breath in. Let's mark this with a sound. That feels good. That feels good, doesn't it, guys? I'm going to set something up for us today. If anyone needs any extra support, I have, let's see if I can set this up. I'm going to open up my summer sound healing pods to today. Usually they're just on Wednesdays and Thursdays, but I'm going to open them up to today. anyone needs some extra support today, because it's an intense day. Um, so if you go into my link, it says summer healing pods, some sound healing pods, summer sound healing pods. I can do them all afternoon. We can get 5 people can get on them at a time, and they're on Zoom. And um, it didn't work. Did it work? Okay, yeah, it did. Okay. So yeah, guys. So on YouTube, I'm going to put this in the links. Hi there. You had to take a nap, guys. So here is the summer sound healing pods. If anyone needs support today, feel free to go to that. And it's also in the it is in the bio link there if you guys want to get on those. They are so you can pick a time and they're half hours, but 5 people can go in those times too. So if they want. So it's semi-private. So feel free if you want some more just focused support today, this afternoon, feel free to book those. All right. So we have, not only do we have the Lionsgate portal today, the pinnacle of it, we also have a pretty potent full moon tomorrow. So I got my full moon drum. So we've got a lot of energy to integrate. I'm kind of curious though, how's everyone feeling? I'm feeling clearer. I'm feeling better myself from these practices. So it's nice doing them with you. All the wonderful things I had to take. This is woken up to. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, Violet. Um, all right, guys. So, how is everyone else feeling with the tapping and the sounding? Hosting my own event today, but do want to check it out sometime. Julie, oh, okay. Well, wonderful. Blessings on your event. Feeling amazing. Awesome, Chris. Wonderful. All right. So I'm going to do this sound healing, and then I'm going to take my subscribers into our our lesson of the day in here. So this has been amazing, guys. I feel grounded, and I'm just really grateful to have a group to practice with. So thank you. So remembering our card we started out with today, right? It said, the law of attraction adds power to both problems and solutions. So if you are giving your attention to problems and you're in problem solving, that's going to grow. So where we put our attention, that's where energy flows. So if we're in solution, and I see solution as divine, that divine surrendering, right? If we put our attention there, my gosh, uh, what's possible? Really, anything's possible. And it doesn't, when we're in divine time, which is an oxymoron because, hi, thank you. There is no time with the divine. There is no time with the divine. But when we we go into that divine surrender, what divine time is anything can happen. Grace, anything goes. Like, it can happen instantaneously. Like, you might be thinking, how could this possibly happen? I just, and we surrender, and then all of a sudden it shows up, and it's amazing, right? So guys, again, we're going to do this moon drum here, and with this energy of us staying in divine solution energy, putting our focus there. Okay. And yeah, so here we go. Divine, divine, I surrender to divine. We are surrendering to the divine solution. Someone says over here, the day on your calendar isn't open for today. Oh, darn it. I thought I fixed that. I just fixed it. All right, beautiful beings. Oh my gosh. Let me know. Let me know in the comments how this all landed for you. Let me just fix this. Yet again. Ah. So I have a few plugs, guys. I'm going to be fixing the link for the sound bath. I also have a plug for this Tuesday. This Tuesday, Sacred Voices Rising of the New Earth. It's a 2-hour workshop over on Zoom. Please join me. I know a few of you have already joined me. If you haven't joined yet, it's about sacred voices and how we are aligning with the new earth consciousness. And we're going to be doing a like a activation, voice activation. We're going to be doing, um, I'm going to share lots of different things with you around opening your voice and expanding your consciousness. If you feel your soul is asking you to use more of your voice, express more through the light. So that is over there. That is on my bio link, Sacred Voices Rising of the New Earth. And then today I'm trying to get to open up to I'm trying to get the availability to work for this. Okay, so let's just custom open this. So it says it's available. Huh. It says it's available. I'll have to see. Save changes. The summer sound healing pods. If you're wanting some extra energy work with this crazy day we're having with these energies to embody this, feel free to go over to the summer sound healing pods and get into one of those this afternoon. Is that anything? And if you just want to talk to me about some of the work I do, there is a free sound heal. There's a not sound a free discovery call, breakthrough call, and that's you can get on that as well. All right, I just want to thank you all for being here and spending the time with me. I and thank you so much. And I hope you I might come back live. I have to go. We have to do our reading and then I got to go eat. Where is the link for your Tuesday thing? Only see a YouTube link. There should be a link in my bio link. Let me see. There should also be like a link. Let's see. It should be there, but let me see here. Okay, let me just see here. Um, let's go to my profile. Nope. I'm just checking to see if that link is there. It should be in the bio link. There's no bio link there, huh? Huh. Oh. If you can't find it in my bio link, it should be in the bio link. If it's not, you can go to my YouTube and probably the last live. I will put the link there. Let's see. I mean, it should be there. Like I have my bio link there. It's been there forever, but I did just change from business to personal to see if that would make a difference with an outreach. So maybe they took the bio link down and now for some reason they won't let me into my, just let me in. Google will take TikTok. Okay, go. Just let me get in. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's not letting me get into TikTok on my, hmm. Hmm. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can find myself on here. Problem solving. Now we're down to 4 people. You try to get all these links together and oh wow, there's a copycat. Oh my god. There's several copycats of me. That's crazy. Anyway, well here's me. Wow, the bio link is not there. Okay, I got to go fix this. It'll be there. I'll guess I'll go back into business mode so that you guys can get bio links. Interesting. I don't even see the YouTube link there. Huh. Okay. Alrighty. I gotta go fix that. But thanks so much, guys. I think let's see. Let me see. Julie, what I'll do is I'll send you the link via if you follow me, I'll send a DM you. Julie Sunrise. I'd love to have you there. I will DM you. So if anyone needs the link, but I'm also going to be putting the link back up. Julie Sunrise. Okay. So I guess they don't do bio links on personal accounts anymore. That's kind of crazy. Anyway. All right. Oh, wow. And I see that there's a lag in the live. So that's interesting. Okay. Interesting. All right. So YouTube. I'll put in the link, the Sacred Voices Rising, and in the descriptions below. And the pods should be working because there's Friday the 8th on there. So I hope if anyone wants a sound healing pod this afternoon, and go sign up for that. Bye. All right. So